There's nothing hidden. You don't have to, you don't need to search for it. You can go just look in my wallet. Right.
But just because we have nothing to hide doesn't mean we don't want privacy.
That's
Still want
that's
privacy.
my,
Exactly.
see, I think it's not about not having something to hide. It's about none of your business.
Right. Yep.
And I don't go look in other people's wallets. Now, lots of people do. And I mean, there's some very interesting wallets you can go look in, but
Oh, sure.
I personally don't go chase them. I've watched shows like on Spaces and whatnot, where people are like, oh, here, check this. Let's go see this.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's got some cool stuff. And they're like flipping through, and it almost feels like you've broken into their house and you're looking in their closet for the
Right.
clothes they wear. It's weird.
Yeah, but it's going to be weird tonight when I go look at your ETH wallet now that you gave me your address. I think it's awkward. Hey, man.
Hey, go ahead, have fun. I tell you that, have fun. But really the thing that's kind of weird about it is not just what's in your wallet.
Okay.
It's every transaction that's ever happened.
Mhm.
So that wallet could be empty, but there's still a plethora of information about the history of that wallet from the time that it was created and all of the activity that went on to the current day. And it remains there on the blockchain indefinitely. You're not hiding that.
Right.
And some people don't recognize that
Mhm.
or see how it could be good or bad. Right.
Yep.
And I think, like, just like you can't go into my house without me, and you wouldn't, if you were at my house, you wouldn't necessarily go into, say, the master bedroom, where I might have a picture on the wall that you've never seen, and maybe it's a famous painting and it's expensive, and you would never know that it was there.
Mhm.
Well, if I had a ringer or a Fidenza or something like that in my wallet, you're looking at the master bedroom at the painting on the wall,
Right.
by looking in the wallet.
So I can see all your NFTs. I can see which ones could I see the
ones-
NFT itself?
So, oh yeah. You can see all of it.
Okay.
Now you might have to chase that in another way. So there are easier ways to do the same thing. So
Mhm.
most people's wallets are going to, if they're into NFTs, would be on something like OpenSea or Magic Eden.
Okay.
Well, you can go in there and enter their wallet address and go look them up.
And see the NFT, see the artwork,
You
and
can
really
see the
look
artwork,
at it.
and you can see the artwork, and it'll show you properties and details and
Okay.
all the things that go with it too.
Right.
And it's a lot easier way to do it, to be honest. You'd be better off to go to OpenSea and type in Solswani than you would be to go to, Etherscan,
And
because
digging up the
Etherscan is going to be
address.
like a list of transactions or coins or things like this.
Right.
It's going to be all text.
Right.
It's going to be hard to interpret.
Mhm.
Whereas if you go to OpenSea and you open it, it's like, damn, that's a lot of NFTs. But if you go look at them, they're mostly worthless. So
Right. Maybe not
Well,
forever.
most NFTs are worthless. That's the truth, right?
Yeah.
So 95% of them aren't going to be worth much ever.
Yeah.
But some of them will be valuable to people, not necessarily for dollar value. The ETH that I spent for NFTs might have been a better asset to hold, but I enjoy my NFTs. I enjoy the artwork of them. I enjoy the connection with the artists who create them. I enjoy the access that some of them give me. They're
Right.
not all art. They're not all pictures, right?
Right.
So as an example, we've talked about it before, but like the DGens, CodePass is access to a tool for
Mhm.
crypto information.
Mhm.
And those kinds of things are valuable. You can't get at it without it.
Now, last week we talked about altcoins and community. So there's different types of altcoins out there, obviously, different like subsets. You have, for example, Solana would be considered an altcoin,
Mhm.
and so is Pepe.
Mhm.
But those are very different coins.
Mhm.
Like meme coins are a subset of altcoins, but the community is super important on those meme coins, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the social aspect of a meme coin is paramount.
Your Pepe is up 565% this month.
Yeah, I mean, $60.
So what's the use? Yeah. Okay. So what's the use case behind Pepe? Is there a use case?
No, Pepe's a meme coin. It's Pepe is like a throwback to Matt Fury and the original Pepe meme.
Okay.
And just like all the Pepes, right?
Mhm.
They all come back to Matt Fury. And it's the history and the connection to that people make, like the first time they saw Pepe or the first time somebody gave them a Pepe, or they laughed really hard at this funny Pepe meme, right?
Right.
They get a connection there somehow. And then they see, oh, Pepe's like a 100,000th of a penny. Why don't I get 1,000 of those? And I got 1,000, feel rich,
Right.
right? But if it ever pumped to $1, it's
You would be rich.
$1,000.
Right.
Right. It's 1,000 Pepe, but it was, I spent $4 and it became $1,000.